So, the other day I had to attend a benefit for a child who lost her life in high school to suicide. And she was unbelievably darling. I don't remember her exact age. I believe it was 12 or 13, maybe. Something like that. I mean, child. Okay, so the family turned their loss into giving scholarships to other children to get them through and finishing high school without taking their lives or being bullied to death or giving up on their dreams. And it was so charming, and it's sad because I made a video from the event and somehow I erased it, and so I didn't get to do it right while I was there, so I'm just saying the same thing now. So inside the event were local members, and it takes a community to mourn the death of a child because the students that lost her don't understand, even though they know she's gone. The parents, of course, have, here's the family, there's the family. How do you ever fix that? You don't. And so they have to celebrate and mourn every time they think of her. But at the beginning of the benefit where they were raising money to get the scholarship ready for the end of this year, they told a story about Skittles. And this little girl was just so exact in what she wanted to, convey to her parents when she had a need or a want or whatever. And so it was so cute because the story couldn't be told better than from her father, and I'm reiterating it. And it was him just saying how she would want specific things on the grocery list and specific kinds of shampoo, and he would always try to leave the house before she could give her the list because he would be going into the store going, oh my God, But it was just a cute little thing between them because he always brought her what she wanted, but she was just a very, you know, she knew who she was and exactly what she needed, and she would just try to have him, direct him to what it was exactly. And she had specific food needs and dislikes and whatever. And so one day he was at work and he was getting ready to come home, and this is, before cell phones and things, and she called him up and she's like, Dad, I want Skittles. He's like, Skittles? And he's thinking, I'm in 5 o'clock traffic, I've left my job, I don't want to stop at a store and get Skittles, are you kidding me? And she had this little way to say to him, Dad, I need Skittles. And so, of course, now that he looks back, those are his ways to celebrate her because he obviously stopped at the store and went and got Skittles for her and knew they were like, at that moment in her little world of a teenager, she needed them. That was the most important thing, like more important than school, food, parents, whatever, is I want my Skittles. Makes her a normal child. So he's telling the story and, he's smiling and he's laughing and he's talking about different things that she remembered and that she demanded and whatever. And he said, the one thing that I got from this is, it wasn't about the Skittles. It was, Dad, I love, though that message behind that was, I love you. I need you. I want you to hear me. And I want to know you love me. And it takes a pack of Skittles. So at the end of his little speech, he pulls out Skittles, and all my eyes were like, oh my God, so cute. But it was just a really great analogy about listening and loving our children. And in the loss of this beautiful girl, they are celebrating those moments that were so meaningful to them that they can hold on to her with. And it was really, really well done and sweet. And I love that they listened to their children because it is that important when you're that little, and it's not about the Skittles. It's about, if you love me, you'll hear me. And, I might want the Skittles, but I'm wanting your love and you're listening to me. And yeah, of course I want the candy too, but it was a really, really amazing way to start to handle how you can move away from the mourning part and then celebrate the moments that you had from this beautiful little spirit. And in lives that are gone too soon, which happens all the time, you have to know that it takes the entire community, the entire family, the entire everybody to learn how to mourn continuously and to celebrate so that you can get through it. And it happened to be on the same day of the 5-year anniversary of the death of my mother. So I had put on makeup that day and my black jumpsuit and gone to this event anyway because I wanted to give back to the community and be there for them and be part of this. And it was perfectly the wonderful thing to do, but I cried off my makeup like 5 times. And it wasn't a day that for 1 second I did not feel tears. But when you don't let yourself have your tears and mourn, you don't recover. And then you need vices like alcohol and drugs and pills and to feel uncomfortable in your skin. People have said to me a lot of times, be a newscaster, Natasha, be a reporter, go work for this, do that. I can't. I cry too much when anything's sad. If I ever had to report some of these horrific stories, I couldn't get through them. But on top of that, I like my own platform so that I don't have somebody making me do something for ratings or that isn't from my heart. And so to have it this way, it's exactly what I need to be doing. And the amount of people that I'm reaching is something I never ever expected. I've always helped people one-on-one in private, all the kids in the mall, everybody that ever came into my bar, anything. But this journey is beyond. And all I want to tell people is the more authentic you can be and the more true to yourself, the better your life is because you fit inside your reality. And we all have to say goodbye to people that when it's not fair, when it's too soon, and when we don't understand why. And in order to get through that in a sane brain and to handle the pain that goes along with it, we must do it together, be real, and learn how to live in mourning and celebration for the same thing at the same time. Because we have to remember what held us to those memories in order to release the loss we feel when they're gone. Thank you.